Hi, welcome to another edition of MTG Playback. It's where I, Mark, an actual pastor who plays Magic the Gathering, plays Magic the Gathering online, plays a game of Arena, talks about it afterwards to try to get better at the game. So I'm still playing blue and white Angel deck. I keep grinding with this deck, hoping to win so I can open more packs and get some more wild cards to help make this deck even better. I've made a few changes to the deck from my previous videos. I dropped the Obscura storefront because I am very bad at using it. I keep misplaying it. And I've also added in a couple of, just kind of increased the creature count just a little bit. Added another negate rather than having a spell pierce because it hasn't been effective in my previous games. And so this is the current setup for this game. So let's get into it. Here I am just kind of showcasing more of the deck that I'm playing. And throwing in a bunch of these Gold Forge Thought Ticks. And I keep dragging it around because I really don't know how Arena works with their decks. Alright, here we go. Gonna play. Get something going. Standard ranked. I'm still stuck in the bottom of the silver tier. So let's see if I can get to tier 3 at some point. Maybe. We'll see. Alright, here we go. Okay, so I got 2 lands, island, and plains. I've got my 2 drop that I've been wanting for. And so it looks like a pretty good hand. So I just throw down the island, pass turn. Here we go. Alright, we got a mountain. Another land, so now I have 3 lands. That's something. I decided, you know what, I'm just going to play this anyways to see what happens. Here we go. Alright, so they've got a non-basic land, a blast zone. And they immediately kill my 2-drop. Once I saw them red, I thought they might be playing some kind of aggro deck, so I knew that was probably going to happen. It was a risk I was willing to take. Another land, so this is 2 lands in a row, which is getting a little annoying. I could have put down another Overseer. I decided to do that just to get more card draw. Again, they have the Blast Zone, which is just a colorless. I just want to get another card in my hand, so I get my second copy of Wandering Emperor, which is interesting. Again, now I don't have the cards I actually really want. Here comes a Furnace Punisher, which has a really unique ability, and I'll talk about that in a little bit. Another land. So this is 3 lands in a row. They have 2 non-basic lands and 1 basic land. I cannot stop the Furnace Punisher because it has Menace, so I'm just going to start pumping things in. And decide to play an Angel rather than my Wandering Emperor. It really doesn't do anything. But did you notice that? I'm going to pause for just a minute. So the Furnace Punisher has this really neat ability that during each player's upkeep, that if you have 2 or more, if you don't have 2 or more basic lands, it does 2 damage. I have plenty of basic lands because I'm using islands and plains. My opponent does not. They have 2 non-basic lands and 1 basic land. So this is going to become a problem for them. And I noticed that right away. So I keep an eye on the lands that they're playing. Here we go. They put a Mirrex. Again, a non-basic land. So this is a kind of an aggro deck. It's a type of red aggro deck, but it ain't... It seems to be a little slow, especially with the non-basic lands. So they're all tapped out. I've noticed they've got this Feldon, which can be kind of a pain in the butt. And also the Furnace Punisher. Another land. This is my 4th land in a row, which is super annoying. So now I decided to actually use the Wandering Emperor to get rid of their 2/2. The reason why I do that is because I noticed that they only have non-basic lands. And so I'm going to try to see if I can kill it, if it can keep doing damage to itself. Alright, so they find there's another creature. There's something. There's Squee. Alright, so they're putting a lot of people on the board. And they originally were going to send everyone to the Wandering Emperor. I can't block it, so I'm not quite sure why they're doing this. They finally switch what they're doing. Squee comes in to create a token. Alright, I'm down to 12. It's okay, I have no basic lands. I'm fine. Another land. I have not drawn... I've only drawn one non-land card during the entire time. This is so frustrating. So I decided, you know what? Luckily, I had 2 copies of the Wandering Emperor. I put another one out there. And now I'm debating what to do. Do I tap out a creature? And that's actually what I decided to do. They only have 4 land. I'm going to keep having their own creature bothering them. Their own Furnace Punisher doing something. And I'm just going to see if I can do damage, do a little damage, have it do damage to itself, and see if I can survive. I need some non-land cards. 3/3 with haste. Who can have stuff happen. Right? This is a problem. This is a lot of damage. I still have 14 life. They have 8. So now we gotta see what we do. Now I'm down to 6. Alright. It's not a land card. So I decided, what can I do? I decided to not attack, hold things off, and see if this Fading Hope can do something for me. Again, he's killing the opponent's own Furnace Punisher is doing damage. Alright, let's negate the Swiss Sphere. I mean the enchantment. Still gonna give that Monastery Swiss Sphere something. Plays another creature with haste. Great. This looks pretty bad for me. Right, another monster creature. So you know what I decided to do? I'm going to send that back into their hand. They're pretty much tapped out of mana, so they can't recast it. But there's not much I can do. So let's see here. Boop, boop, boom, and I'm dead. So I think I think I played right. I played well, except I just kept getting lands. If I had gotten a creature spell, something else, I would have done well. But I seem to have come up with a pattern of how to handle these red aggro decks, which is just to basically take as much damage as I possibly can and wait. Just wait. And hopefully I get some big creatures, something on the board, and then I can win. So thanks for watching. Please leave comments. What did I do right? What did I do wrong? What could be done better? Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time for MTG Playback.